students! It's now time to learn and explore life with technology and livelihood education. I am your TLE buddy, Teacher Jeff, and you're watching DepEd TV.
I-V-H-A-I-N-I-C-T, I'm here, Sir Jeff, your TLE buddy. Your safety is our priority as we turn your dreams into reality. Be future ready with TLE.
We are now in the 21st century and learning is the most relevant, useful, and in-demand skills in today's schools. We have already learned about blogging and how to share blogs in a safe and responsible manner. Did you update your blogs? Have you ever tried to talk to your loved ones through video call? Our next lesson will be about video and audio conferencing and how to use it in a safe and responsible manner. Are you excited for this lesson? Before we start a new lesson, let us recall our previous topic. We discussed the steps in creating a wiki and blog through a free site that can be found in the internet. We also defined ICT, wiki, and blogs. But most of all, we enumerated the procedure for safe and responsible use of the internet. Remember that wiki is a web application that allows collaborative editing of its content and structure by its user. It supports hyperlinks and has simple text syntax that allows user to easily create new pages and cross-links between internal pages. Safety requires responsibility, appropriateness, and common sense. So a student should know what is acceptable and safe and what isn't in using information and communications technology. Let us now make ourselves familiar with the words that we will encounter in this episode. Can you guess these unfamiliar words? Arrange the given letters to identify these unfamiliar words. Let's start. You need to click these words or button when you want to be part of the audio and video conference. And the first term is join meeting. This word refers to the use of video and audio devices to connect two or more people in different locations on the globe, simultaneously and in real time using the internet. And the second term is video conferencing. This word refers to a sequence of characters that identifies a user when logging onto a computer or website. And the third word is username. This word enables one to pass or gain admission, such as a sequence to access to a computer system. And the fourth word is password. This word is used to establish communication and initiate interaction with the computer or system. And the fifth word is login. Remember this word so that it will be easier for you to fully understand our lesson for today. Get a piece of paper and a pen and answer the questions that will be shown on the screen. Read and understand each statement carefully. Choose the letter of the correct answer and write it on your answer sheet. You will be given 5 seconds to answer each item. Number 1. What does ICT stand for? Letter A, Information and Computers Technology. Letter B, Information and Community Technology. Letter C, Industrial and Communications Technology. Letter D, Information and Communications Technology. The correct answer is letter D, Information and Communications Technology. Number 2. Blank is the use of video and audio to connect two or more people from different points in the globe, simultaneously and in real time, using the internet. Letter A, blog. Letter B, email. Letter C, video conferencing. Letter D, YouTube. And the correct answer is letter C, video conferencing. Number 3. Never blank to any instant messages, phone call, video call, or screen sharing requests from someone you do not know. Letter A, reply. Letter B, refuse. Letter C, forward text. Letter D, accept pictures. And the correct answer is letter A, reply. Number 4. Never blank a file from someone you do not know, including email attachments. Letter A, refuse. Letter B, delete. Letter C, accept. Letter D, forward. And the correct answer is letter C, accept. Number 5. Choose a strong blank for your Google Meet, Messenger, and Skype account. Letter A, letter. Letter B, symbol. Letter C, number. Letter D, password. And the correct answer is letter D, password. Number 6. Your blank information refers to your name, birthday, and other physical characteristics. Letter A, school. Letter B, number. Letter C, location. Letter D, personal. And the correct answer is letter D, personal. Number 7. Use a virtual LAN and blank to separate video conferencing traffic from the rest of the network. Letter A, firewall. Letter B, repeater. Letter C, connector. Letter D, network adapter. And the correct answer is letter A, firewall. Number 8. After signing in, you can click blank or if the meeting is hosted by another person. Letter A, adjust. Letter B, accept. Letter C, cancel. Letter D, new meeting or join meeting. And the correct answer is letter D, new meeting or join meeting. Number 9. Click blank to start the video conference in Google Meet. Letter A, cancel. Letter B, upload. Letter C, add people. Letter D, join meeting. And the correct answer is letter D, join meeting. Number 10. After conducting the meeting, click blank to finish the meeting. A, upload. B, cancel. C, join meeting. Letter D, leave meeting. And the correct answer is letter D, leave meeting. So, what's your score? If you got 10, very good. You're on the right track. If not, that's okay. I will guide you all throughout the episode so you can learn more. Let's take a look at these pictures which are usually used in audio and video conferencing. The first image refers to software, the programs and other operating information used by a computer. The second image refers to sign in computer security. Logging in is the process which an individual gains access to a computer system by identifying and authenticating themselves. The third image refers to virtual meeting when people around the world, regardless of their location, use video, audio, and text to link up online. The fourth image refers to links. The link is the physical and logical network component used to interconnect hosts. The last image refers to password, secret word or phrase that must be used to gain admission to something. How do people communicate with each other, especially in this time of pandemic? There are many tools that can be used in communication. One of these is through audio and video conference. As a grade 6 pupil, you must be familiar with class meetings. Do you know that there are also audio and video meetings or conferencing? What are some of the things you do in setting up these meetings to make sure that they run smoothly? What do you do to prepare for the meeting and to conduct the entire meeting? How do they help us in everyday living? Can you identify these tools and software that you can use in communicating with other people? These are some tools you can use where you can chat and see the person that you are talking to. The difference in the meeting lies on the equipment used. Wide screens and monitors are usually used for video conferencing through different softwares and sites. Let us now learn how to use Google Meet in video conferencing. One of the platforms that is frequently used in audio and video conferencing is the Google Meet. It works very well for two individuals and a group of people. Without any of the applications or tools, it is very impossible to participate in video conference. We will be using the Google Meet as our platform. First step, install Google Meet in your device. You may search of this application, just look for this logo. Second step, launch Meet and sign in to your Google account. If you do not have an account, click Create an Account. Third step, after signing in, you can click New Meeting. But if the meeting is hosted by another person, click Join Meeting after you receive the link or the code to join the meeting. Fourth step, you can now start video conference with other people after you are admitted by the host. And lastly, when participating in audio and video conferencing, it is very important to observe the guidelines and protocols. Be safe and responsible. That's it. Those are the steps on how to use Google Meet in video conferencing. Now, these are the protocols when participating in an audio and video conference. Attendance of the participants will be checked. After testing your speakers and video cameras, you are expected to turn them off. Only after you are recognized by the moderator should you turn your speaker and video camera on. Turn on your camera so your teacher can see you. Wear decent attire. Observe one device per user. Never open accounts simultaneously through a mobile phone, laptop, and desktop. Now, here are some of the guidelines when participating in an audio and video conference. Be punctual and courteous by attending 5 to 10 minutes earlier than the given schedule. No multitasking. The people can see you unless you turn off your camera. If it is improper for a face-to-face meeting, then it doesn't work for video conferencing either. Make sure you have good lighting. No eating. Do video calls from your desk or other appropriate location. You can also use other tools or apps in video conferencing like Facebook Messenger, Skype, and others. Let us now learn the difference between an audio conferencing from video conferencing and its advantages and disadvantages. Audio conferencing is a telephone meeting conducted between multiple separate callers. 3 callers define a conference. Audio conferencing is sometimes called teleconferencing and traditionally means using a telephone instrument to conduct a business meeting. Advantages of audio conferencing. Number 1, telephones are widely accessible and generally provide an easy method for meeting attendees to join into a conference session. Number 2, users of telephones can easily operate their telephones and connect to locations both within and outside of their home and office. Number 3, teleconferences are quick, easy, and generally widely accessible for participants. Disadvantages of audio conferencing. Number 1, telephones can vary significantly in their ability to produce clear and intelligible audio. For example, the quality of audio produced by a cellular telephone can be quite different from the quality of audio produced from a conference room speakerphone. Number 2, the varying degree of audio quality introduced into an audio conference by callers can negatively affect the overall meeting. In some cases, the noise induced by the lowest quality audio conference participants can be so great as to become disruptive to all call participants. Video conferencing is the use of video and audio devices to connect 2 or more people in different locations on the globe, simultaneously and in real time, using the internet. It is also known as video teleconferencing. Advantages of video conferencing. Number 1, reduces travel expenses. Number 2, increases productivity. Number 3, it's an effective communication tool. Number 4, builds good relationships with your family, classmates, teachers, and friends. Number 5, keep connected to your friends, classmates, teachers, and family and improves teamwork. Disadvantages of video conferencing. Number 1, less personal contact and understanding. Number 2, network instability and time lag. Number 3, technical issues on teacher-student hands-on activities. Number 4, more stress and less organization. Number 5, even though it is easy to conduct the conference at any time, it is practically difficult for people working in different time zones. Now that you know the advantages and disadvantages of audio and video conferencing, let us proceed with our activity. Read and understand each statement carefully. Identify whether it is an advantage or disadvantage of video conferencing. Write letter A for advantage and D for disadvantage. You will be given 5 seconds to answer each item. Number 1. Builds good relationships with your family, classmates, teachers, and friends. And the correct answer is letter A. Number 2, reduces travel expenses. And the correct answer is letter A. Number 3, technical issues on teacher-student hands-on activities. And the correct answer is letter D. Number 4, more stress and less organization. And the correct answer is letter D. Number 5, less personal contact and understanding. And the correct answer is letter D. Number 6, increases productivity. And the correct answer is letter A. Number 7, it's an effective communication tool. And the correct answer is letter A. Number 8, keeping you connected with your friends, classmates, and teachers. And the correct answer is letter A. Number 9, network instability and time lag. And the correct answer is letter D. Number 10, even though it is easy to conduct the conference at any time, it is practically difficult for people working in different time zones. And the correct answer is letter D. So, what's your score? If you got 10, very good. You're on the right track. If not, that's okay. You can always do better next time. This pandemic has limited us from having face-to-face meetings, but because of audio and video conferencing, we were able to communicate with our family and friends. Technology continuously improves every day, and we must be aware on how to utilize it appropriately. Always remember that the things that we post, like, and share might be used to define our personality. It is advisable to think several times before we post anything in any social media platforms that we have. Secure yourself, not just physically but more so in the online world. Take note of this quotation from Confucius. Do not do unto others what you don't want others to do unto you. Remember to become responsible internet citizens. Remember that audio conferencing is a telephone meeting conducted between multiple separate callers. 3 callers define a conference. Audio conferencing is sometimes called teleconferencing and traditionally means using a telephone instrument to conduct a business meeting. while video conferencing is the use of video and audio devices to connect two or more people in different locations on the globe, simultaneously and in real time, using the internet. It is also known as video teleconferencing. Use the internet safely and never provide your personal information to anyone. Ask your parents and guardians about the sites that you are allowed to visit, videos to watch, pictures, and status that can be posted. I hope that you have learned a lot today. Just have faith in God and ask Him to direct your ways according to His plans. This has been your TLE buddy, Teacher Jeff, saying, be future ready with TLE. Don't forget our hashtag. Hashtag skills mo sagot ko and hashtag DepEd TV.